Oh my god. Oh dear god. Heyo viewers. George here. So, today, I was, after finishing writing my script for my latest review, I decided to peruse around on the internet to see if there's any games that are coming out that would be interesting for me to do some George Talks about. Or some first impression videos, rather. And I found out that later this year that there's a Pac-Man game coming out on the platform where it's called Pac-Man and Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'll look into it. So I looked at it, and apparently it's based off of a TV show, an animated TV show, called by the same name. And I'm like, there's a Pac-Man TV show, and it's on a Disney Channel, and the episodes started coming out last month. No, sorry, 2 months ago. So, against my better judgment, I should say, I decided to look at the first episode. And oh dear god, was that the worst fucking thing I had ever seen. Like, it's terrible. It is so fucking terrible. Oh my god. Oh dear god. For those of you who have been fortunate enough not to suffer through a fucking episode of this thing, oh my god. Oh my fucking god. They took somewhere along the lines, they're like, Pac-Man Party? God, that was such a beloved game amongst people. I haven't even tried it yet, by the way, but apparently no one really likes this game, which is why I grabbed it. But apparently they thought, you know, people must really like this game, which they don't. And they took the style that's presented in the characters, and they use that as the basis of the show. So, like, if you look on the front here, you know, Inky, Inky, Blinky, Clyde, Pinky, whatever, and Pac-Man, those are the general designs that are used within the show. If anything, this was probably, like, the lead up to it. They must have had this in the works for a while, because they have 26 episodes planned for it. And there's, like, I think 8 already out. Oh, God. And they take the beloved stuff that we know about Pac-Man, even in the games like Pac-Man World, Pac-Man Land, you know, name it, whatever, and they completely throw all that out the window, and they come up with a completely new fucking thing for it. And that's not even the worst about it. Okay, so here's the story to the Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures. Yes, it's the Ghostly Adventures. See, I can't even remember that. Basically, from very vaguely I can understand, Pac-Man is either in high school or, like, college or something, because he has a roommate, but he goes to school as well. But the classes and the stuff seem very high schoolish, but they come off as being college level or some stupid thing like that. And Pac-Man is the only yellow Pac person in existence, because his parents were the last ones and they died of fucking something. There's so much stupid that happens in 22 minutes. I'm trying to get through it. Okay, so apparently they studied, because ghosts have no longer been around since the Ghost War that had happened who knows how fucking long ago. They don't explain that. And apparently it had happened long enough ago that no one believes in ghosts anymore. And I think that's just some sort of urban legend. Yet, Pac-Man's parents had fought in this Ghost War or something, and they were the big heroes, and the legacy they left was Pac-Man. So, let's say if he's in college, we'll just say it happened maybe 20 years ago or something like that, or like 25 at the most. So no one believes in ghosts anymore. Even people who probably were alive or around during the Ghost Wars don't believe in ghosts. Just process that for a second. The first thing you learn in this new Pac-Man universe is that ghosts have not been around for 25 years at most. And that no one in Pac World or Pac Land believes in ghosts. Oh, well, let's just start throwing more premises out the window. There's no Mrs. Pac-Man. Like I said, Pac-Man is the only yellow Pac-Man, so Pac-Man Jr.'s not around either. You know, Pac Professor's not fucking around. It's just... And then, like, anything else you've come to terms with within the Pac universe isn't around. The fucking Pac Dog's no longer with us. Okay, so now that they've, you know, alienated us completely, what's the next thing? So, Pac-Man's the only one who believes in ghosts, and he reads the shit out of these things, but apparently he doesn't know that they fear yellow Pac people. I don't know why they do. It's said that they can't harm them until they've eaten these berries. Yes, the well-known Pac pellets, the power pellets that we all come to grips with, no longer exist. Berries are what fucking scare the shit out of ghosts. If a Pac person eats these berries, God forbid a ghost is around. That is how scared of these fucking things, and they don't even really explain what the fuck the berries do. In fact, they go all the way to not tell you what these berries do, other than the fact that they allow the Pac people to eat the ghosts. What? A simple food item? I don't... It seems fucking bizarre. It seems really goddamn stupid. The pellets probably aren't even around either. Oh, and there's only 2 trees in existence, I guess, that actually produce these berries. One that Pac-Man had inherited from his parents, which is still, like, really small. Like, I'm trying to see if I have anything... if you imagine... You see this Pac-Man thing. The height of it is probably the same height as Pac-Man here. That's probably about how big it is. So, yeah, chalk that one for how time flies through this goddamn universe. I don't know. And then there's the hugest fucking tree that produces any given berry, but they haven't even fucking studied the damn thing to figure out how the hell it works. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. So, what happens? Pac-Man is being chased by this bully whose name is Skibo. Get it? Skibo, Skee-Ball. Guess what? Everyone else's name is fucking stupid, just like that. So, Skibo, they call him Skee-Ball in the whole fucking show. Skee-Ball, is chasing Pac-Man. He chases him into the hugest fucking maze in the world because... oh, sorry, yeah, it is a high school. It's called Maze High School. So, wrap that one around your mind while they have roommates and dorms. So, Pac-Man is in this maze and he somehow fucking gets lost in the maze. And he goes down the dead-end turn where it leads into these ruins underneath the fucking maze, where the ghosts are stuck in the nether realm behind this door, and Pac-Man accidentally opens it up. And that's how the ghosts invade. And that's what the whole thing is this main ghost called Betrayus. And I can't believe I'm saying this. Betrayus has a fucking assistant. Where is the name of the assistant? Oh, it's not here. It's a really... They don't mention it. Oh, there it is. They don't mention it, but it's right here just for the hell of it. His assistant's name is Butler. They hyphenate the butt and lure part. And even the character design looks like he has a butt on his fucking head. Comedy? For kids? I remember the fucking... When, in my days, you go show a butt on a fucking cartoon for kids. That would be a no-flying zone, but I guess nowadays, A-okay. So, Betrayus sends his ghosts out to try, wants to rule Pac-Land, or Pac-World. And they get scared off because Pac-Man is the only yellow Pac person there. And the president, which is President Spiros, and he recruits Pac-Man and his two friends, Spiral and Cindera. They're not even trying now. Those aren't fucking circles. But, recruits them to try and stop the ghost, and that's basically where it ends. Oh, and the ghosts take off with a big fucking tree somehow. Don't bother explaining that one. And Pac-Man makes a pack with, or the four well-known ghosts, you know, Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde. And that's basically where it ends. This is, like, I ran through the explanation of this, but, like, one of the biggest problems with it is it's not funny. It's really fucking loud and in your face. Like, every time the characters were talking, I swear to God, the music was trying to overthrow the voice actors so you could just hear them, but also hear the music. There wasn't, like, a calm moment. Like, imagine if the entire time I'm talking, or the entire time I do any of my reviews, the music that I have steadily lay in the background was just as loud as I was speaking right now. And that's how the entire show, 22 minutes of it, nothing but hearing this amount of loudness. It gets a little bit annoying. And it becomes so headache-inducing to watch, and it's not funny whatsoever. And they just make these puns, and you hear every person's name, and it's like, President Spiros. Ah! Fuck! And there's 26 more episodes. Wait, hold on, I thought I saw... Okay, good. Oh, I thought I saw the number 41 there, and I'm like, no, I can't take that. So, that's episode 1. I can only imagine the series getting worse from here. It's, like, in this day and age, you'd think companies would have fucking learned by now that in order to make a good video game show, make it good. Like, have they not watched the Legend of Zelda series, the Super Mario Brothers show, Super Mario Brothers 3, Yoshi's fucking Island, or whatever the hell the other one was fucking called? Like, there were numerous amounts of shows. There was fucking 2 different Bomberman shows. There was an old Pac-Man show, the Super K, I'm pretty sure that had a couple misses. But, like, there's so many video game shows that came out during, you know, the 80s and 90s. You'd think that they would figure out how to make a good one. Oh, it's times like these where I wish more shows were like Sonic X. That was tolerable. Like, sorry, that I could actually watch and sit through because it wasn't loud and in my face. The pacing for that show was fine. The pacing for this show was all over the place. It went bang, 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 bang. This happens, this happened, this happened, this happened. Like, yeah. Oh. It's terrible. I was coming so close to, you know, going in tears from how god-awful this show was. I'm probably, I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, but I'm probably gonna watch the other fucking episodes. Why? Because I haven't heard anyone talk about this. Probably for a good reason. Because no one probably watches this. but I'm going to suffer through it. I'm going to fucking talk about it, because like I said, I haven't seen anyone talk about this show. And when the game comes out, I'm going to fucking talk about that. I'll probably put a goddamn review. When this show comes out on DVD, sorry, when this, I'm saying sorry to my laptop for some reason. When this show comes out on DVD, I will give it a V-Gamers review. I can promise you that, because there are moments in this show where I need to just rip it apart. It's, oh my god. I have a headache now, and that's not good. I've never talked about a show or watched a show where it gave me a headache from watching it. Just that. Until next time, keep on gaming. Oh god.